It's underground, boy, the TV, come banging on the beats. I gotta keep my information real for my peeps on the streets. It's underground, boy, the TV. They label me underrated, hated by the devil in his house, Negro, but they can't stop the flow of information. Underground, boy, the TV station, raising hell in this wicked nation. Liberation be the reason, and any season you can find underground, boy, the TV, banging on the beats. Underground, boy, the TV, banging on the beats. Underground, boy, the TV. Underground, boy, the TV. Come banging on the beats. Underground, boy, the TV. Underground, boy, the TV. Underground, boy, the TV, come banging on the beats. I gotta keep my information real for my peeps on the streets. It's underground, boy, the TV. They label me underrated, hated by the devil in his house, Negro, but they can't stop the flow of information. Underground, boy, the TV station, raising hell in this wicked nation. Liberation be the reason, and any season you can find underground, boy, the TV, banging on the beats. Underground, boy, the TV, banging on the beats. Underground, boy, the TV. Underground, boy, the TV. Come banging on the beats. Underground, boy, the TV. Underground, boy, the TV. Black man, this video's for you tonight. Black man, this video is for you tonight because you feel the same thing that I feel. If you're a true black man, you can see through the smoke screen. You can see through the agenda, the anti-African or the anti-black man agenda. You can see right through this shit. If you paying attention, if you wise, and your third eye ain't clogged up. I can see what the fuck's going on. You feel me? Peace and black power to all black people around the globe. No matter where you at, I got love for you. I don't care where you from. See, this is not one of them channels where I come banging on the Africans, when I come banging on the Brazilians, the Haitians, because we black. I'm not banging on us, but I'm banging on us when we out of line. We doing something against our divine purpose as black people. You doing something extraordinary, out the ordinary, to appease other people. See, I'm here to bang on you when you out of line, black people, and we out of line. Black woman, the black woman is totally out of line. She only out of line because she's trying to impress white Jesus, the white man, her slave master. This is why the white man, when he came up with the ideal of a white savior, a white God, he knew indirectly that black people would worship him as if he God. That's how brainwashed and bird brain the black woman is. She can't see through the smoke screen. She don't know the history. She's scared to read how the white man manipulated the world and got her sucking his dick. And she's still a bad wench at the end of the day. At the end of the day, black woman, you still the bad wench of the motherfucking Caucasian man. You see what I'm saying? They don't care nothing about you in America, black woman. They don't care nothing about you. And that's the truth. Sonya Massey, killer, got off. even though he was found guilty of a lesser offense of a second-degree felony. He should have been found guilty of a first-degree felony, so he could never get out of penitentiary for murdering one of our black women. But that's how America show the black woman that they don't value her at all. They just control her. She the bed wench. She controls the black man. She controls the nation, because from the black woman, from her womb, only a nation can come from. See, the black man, we can't produce the nation from our private part, but the woman can produce the nation from her vagina. The white man knows if I get her, I got the black man. I can subdue him through her because she's gullible. All I gotta do is give her the slave master education, the Willie Lynch chip, and I got her. But she thinks she's doing something. She thinks she's smarter than me. But the white man come to rule 9/10 of the earth with falsehood, technology, the biggest liar on the planet. You know what I'm saying? Through experience, black man, I come as a fair warner to you, man. A fair warner, because we jump in and out of relationships like it ain't nothing. And I want to give you an open eye what not to do, because it happened to me. For real. I was under a degree of real live racism with the woman that I had got back involved with. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about, bruh, this is some deep shit. Racism, the hatred for black men is real deep in America. That's why us as black men, we know our talent, we know our self-worth. Everybody jealous of us. They know our capability. The white man fear our retribution because the powers of our genetics. We genetically powerful. We mentally more powerful. We just got people from among our race who sell us out for the money. Prostitutes. Niggas are prostitutes. That's all niggas is. If we just hold to African or black principles, we'll be all right. We'll be all right. So through my experiences, black man, I'm going to come as a fair warner like a prophet, dropping prophecy. You know, don't get involved with a black woman who already experienced and went through a long term of interracial relationship with a white man. Do not get involved, black man, with a woman who has a long-term relationship with white man or any white man. If you know a black woman who do not care about race and doesn't care about herself and she lays with white men, do not have sex with her. Do not get involved with her. She doesn't like you. She's already been corrupted with the evil seed of the sperm of the white man's thoughts in her womb. From a womb to the process of her thinking. Soul attachment when you having sex with women who have had sex with white men. By nature, the white man hates the black man and his black nation. By nature, you got to agree, by nature, white people hate black people. So, that relationship won't work, black man, because I'm going to tell you why. First of all, when she's having sex with that Neanderthal, he's putting the thoughts up in her head already that his enemy and his opposer is a black man because she black. He already know his opposer is the black man because the black woman belongs to the black man. By nature, the black woman belongs to the black man by nature. So the white man know this is out of bounds. This is out of nature. So his thoughts of dominating the woman is going in her mind. So that's why you got women like Candace Owens Because I used to like, how can Kansas Owens be so cold-blooded to be a black woman to hate black men like George Floyd? She said George Floyd was despicable because the white power structure killed him and we was out protesting about somebody that was a bum, a crackhead, a dope fiend. No matter what the brother did in his personal life, he didn't deserve to die in the manner that he died in. But she didn't simply care. She didn't even care. And I'm like, whoa, that's cold-blooded. This is a black woman. Knowing that the judicial system of a white man is unfair, but she's so tied to a white man. The white man train of thoughts is in her mind. She lays down and has sex and also has a child with this white man. Black man, don't get involved with a black woman who has interracial dating with the Neanderthal, because the Neanderthal hates you. He put that evil sperm in her.
Always be a remnant of the men that we've been with inside of our bodies for life. So if you are just filled with all of these different people, you know how many different soul ties, demon spirits you got in your body?
But so do men, though.
No, men can wash us off.
No.
What do you mean, though?
I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying because we are incubators and they are the whatever.
Penetrators. That's what they are. Yeah. It's a sport, especially for certain types of men. And for us to sit here and act like we could be just like men.
That corrupted evil seed of the Neanderthal, wicked by nature. You know, just some wicked people by nature. Just think about it. You involved with a woman who was in a relationship and has sex with a white man who ties his sperm to her soul. The thought process of ejaculation, his evil seed in her, she would despise you because she have now his thoughts. This is why the black woman, majority of black women are in competition with the black man. She's in competition. She want his position because the white man is jealous of the black man. She follows suit what her white Jesus feel. She follows suit for what her white Jesus do. The white man. That's just mental. That's from a mental standpoint from gullible black women who haven't had sex or have not been interracially involved with a white man, but mentally brainwashed that white men are better than black men. Brainwashed that God is white through the brainwashing system of the Anglo-Saxon when he came up in ancient times with the false white God concept to control the world. Satan comes and runs 9/10 of this motherfucking planet. So when you got a black woman who fucking laid down with the wickedest motherfucker on the planet, that's a motherfucking recipe for motherfucking disaster. She gonna cut your nuts off. She don't want you to be black. Start talking that black shit around a black woman who had a long-term relationship with a white man. Now she's dating you, black man. She gonna cut your nuts off. She gonna emasculate you because all the evil sperm that the white man's been giving her is still with her. Soul time. The process, the thought process of ejaculation with the evil seed. She would hate you, despise you. She'd be in competition with you and look condescending down on you because some apparent reason since the slave trade, which some niggas say it didn't happen, it had to happen. I read the fucking history. I went back and did the empirical evidence part of the slave trade. The empirical evidence was hard to dispute. And I'm not here to dispute with the truth, but to reveal the truth. The slave trade did happen in America. Great Britain was a colony of America. Great Britain was the mother of the slave trade. Great Britain brought the slave trade into the Americans with her ships. Go study the royal family, the so-called royal family, and you won't be calling King James a black man. Some of you religious people are calling King James a black man. But when you start studying England, Great Britain, how the slave trade started from Great Britain and the Portuguese and the Pope of Rome. You said the slave trade didn't happen. Go back to the Pope of Rome. But the most of the people said the slave trade didn't happen. They some new Negroes who part of the motherfucking CIA. Because Trump is trying to destroy the motherfucking slave trade history in school. Then you got the Negroes who's working for the CIA. We Indian. We ain't African. They keeping this beef. People calling me when I'm making a video. They keeping this beef among Africans and African Americans. That's the CIA disunity because America has planned to attack Africa, and niggas in this country can say, I'm not African, I'm Indian, when the white man attacks Africa because Africa is now standing up against America. But I'm telling black man, not to get off subject, do not get involved with a black woman who has laid with the fucking Neanderthal. I'm telling you. I know a woman who got a white man. When I got shot, she wanted me to die. I knew why she wanted me to die because of the white man. The white man hates me by nature. He is my natural born enemy, and it's not my fault. You're mad at me, black woman, because I know the white man is my natural born enemy, and I'm speaking on it. And I let the world know that I know this is my natural born enemy by nature. The last attack against the black man would be through the black woman to try to stop his nation from getting any larger. So that's why he using her, to impregnate her, to bring biracial children into the world that would hate black people. And those biracial children would go back to the white race and try to have sex with the white race to keep the white race here, because we know the white race is dying off our planet. Do the motherfucking math. Fear of a black planet. So my black man philosophy is to stay black. My black man philosophy is to arm yourself, protect yourself. My black man philosophy is to be self-reliant. My black man philosophy is to be a king. My black man philosophy is stay alpha. And they scared of alpha black men. This is why when you got black women who date women, dyke ass women, excuse my language, because the dykes are out of motherfucking commission. You doing something against God. You trying to have sex with someone that's supposed to reproduce. The African tradition is to reproduce. This is why Africans don't have an old folks home, because the kids take care of the elders. That's why a man in Africa can have 4 or 5 wives. It's not for a freaky situation like we think over here in America, you know, a threesome. We think the freaky way. You know what I'm saying? It's about the future stability of the nation. The more kids can take care of the elders. They don't have an old folks home like we got here in America. Black women are corrupted over here because they got so much foul education from the slave master. The slave master is her white Jesus. And she thinks she's doing something by going out here, going against the divine nature, not to submit to a black man and get a black man his props. You're supposed to be side by side with the black man. You're supposed to be the queen against this motherfucking nation. They don't even make black women like they used to make black women. Where is Nelson Mandela's wife, Winnie Mandela? Why we ain't got no more of them Betty Shabazz and Coretta Scott King? These are weak ass hoes we got now. These weak hoes we got now. I don't care if they don't like what the fuck I'm talking about. Sexy Red is your motherfucking leader. Hoes, Glorilla, your motherfucker leader. Megan Stallion, ain't a stallion, a horse, a male horse, a stallion? Megan the Stallion. Now black women want to be men. Set your ass down. I'm Kevin Samuels tonight on you motherfuckers. But black man, seriously, on a serious note, please, I know she look good. I know she fine, the black woman, black sister. She hard to resist. She got a big ass. It's hard to resist. She got thighs. It's hard to resist. But if you get any, history, check out the history of her relationships. Asked her, has she ever laid with a wicked white man? And did you have unprotected sex with this white man? Because if she had unprotected sex with the white man and it's a long-term relationship, you better watch out, because women harbor a whole lot of different personalities from having sex with different men. They don't know that the black man, like old girls say, we could wash ourselves off. The black man could wash himself off. But women cannot wash themselves off. You got all kind of personalities up in your vagina while you run around jumping from dick to dick to dick to dick. You feel me? And then you black women who date white men, you jumping from one evil Klansman to another evil Klansman dick. But you think you doing some shit. You think you doing some shit that you having sex with a white man, not a black man, that you doing something on the hierarchy level. Bitch, you doing something on the devil level. I'm just here to breaking your ass off tonight with the real deal Holyfield. You fucking with the #1 rapist on the motherfucking planet. The white man has no room to call a motherfucker a rapist. The real true motherfucking Indians, let me break you motherfuckers off tonight from the Siberian motherfucking migration 16,000 years ago. You get these motherfucking Asians over in this motherfucker, right? Christopher Columbus called them motherfuckers Indians. He called these Siberian red people, light-skinned people, white people, Indians. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us that the original man was the first man to our planet. He's not Native American. The black man is native to the planet. Of course, black people and Africans was already in America before this Siberian migration. Now, Negroes online saying that they these people because these people, like the 5 civilized tribes of Indian people, enslaved African people. Now you got this narration of, because I got Indian blood, I'm all Indian, but I don't have no African in me. I'm not African. Africans and Indians fucked in ancient times. When those people that Negroes want to be now migrated from the Siberian Asian Strait, they had sex with Africans. because Africans was already here. Has anybody ever heard of the great ruler of Mali, Abu Bakari? Now, Abu Bakari was an African who left Mali in like the 6th century and never came back, but he was headed to what they call the Americans. With Christopher Columbus, I'm just getting off subject right now, then we're going to come back to what I'm talking about because I'm going to check these Indian Negroes. They always saying something to me. Christopher Columbus, on his way to the so-called the Americans, he went to El Salvador. He thought he was in India. Those people, Siberian people that he saw, he called them Indians. In his diary, he also quote, he's seen Africans, dark-skinned people in America. So we always been here, dumbass nigga. We the original people of the earth. I'm not Native American. I'm native to the planet. I ain't no motherfucking Indian, though. The Indian come after me. I'm the original man. If I'm the original man, that means the Indian is my son. I'm the original man. I'm the black man. Through my experience, black man, I come as a fair warner, like a prophet with prophecy. Do not get involved with black women who has had a long-term interracial relationship with a white man. The intimate relationships of sex with a white man are tied to her soul, and she will hate you, look down on you, won't look up to you, won't have no respect for you. That's all a man asks for is respect in relationship. She would talk to other men in front of you. And white men will always be better than you. And she would think she's better than you because she loves white men. White men are in competition with black men. The black woman is in competition with black men. The white man think he's better than the black man. Black women think they're better than the black man. And it hurts their feelings when you start doing research and find out that blackness is like God and blackness is like being a real human, what a human supposed to be. When you find out how great black people is, then it's time for you to separate from the man that knows who he is, because I'm a Caucasian in the mind. That's what she thinks. The Caucasian race is better than the black race, but he's saying now that black people are more than equal. The black man is a king. She's not going to give you that position. She's not going to respect your status as a king. She's not going to respect your status as a leader because you're black. Her whole family dates white men. Her whole family dates white men. They have nothing to say prosperous or good about black men. They hate black men because if they didn't hate black men, they wouldn't choose white men. Most people who choose and date outside their race have a problem with themselves. They hate themselves. And they despise any black person who loves themselves. And that's me. I'm going to love me, but I'm telling my black brothers, this is why I didn't vote for Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris will never be for black men. She sleeps with a white man. You get it? She would never swing for the black nation. The black man knows that the white woman preach this so-called feminine liberation to get the black woman off balance, not to support the black man, but the white woman will support the white man. The world hates the black man, so the weak-ass, bird-brained black woman is in agreement with her white Jesus to hate the black man. They hate black men. This is why they want me to die. When I got shot 8 times, a black woman said this. The same black woman I was watching a boxing match with. I'm watching a boxing match, undercard boxing match, white man versus black man. The black woman in the room dates a white man. She was saying all kind of derogatory things about the black boxer. I'm like, wow, I'm a black man. I got to listen to this sister degrade this black man boxing in the ring because she date a white man. This is deep. I want to warn all my brothers, please, man. I know she look good, but if she say she date white men, run from her, man, because her whole family might love white men, and they're gonna be totally against you because you're a black man. They ain't gonna never respect you. You can be more manly, you can have more money, but that skin that you in, just like they sent Bill Cosby to jail with no proof. They just sent Bill Cosby to jail with all that money. This is the image that the white man always try to paint, us the rapists, R. Kelly, P. Diddy, but they never talk about them who did the large amounts of raping on our planet. Who raped black women during slavery? How did the Indian Mexicans become Mexicans? I see some black people laughing at these Asian cultures that came from Siberia. I see them laughing because you're now looking at the real people who was really called Indians. There's 2 sets of people was always in this country. Even the Mayans and the Aztecs drew pictures of the people who came from Africa on their stones up in Mexico. There's 2 different people that they show. It's been 2 sets of people here in this country forever. You feel what I'm saying? But black man, beware. Don't fuck with a black woman who has sex with a white man, who constantly has sex with a white man. You know why? She have a fetish for white flesh, and she think white people are better than you. She'll never treat you as a king that you are by nature. Peace and black power. I'm out of here. It's underground, boy, the TV, come banging on the beats. I gotta keep my information real for my peeps on the streets. It's underground, boy, the TV. They label me underrated, hated by the devil in his house, Negro, but they can't stop the flow of information. Underground, boy, the TV station, raising hell in this wicked nation. Liberation be the reason, in any season you can find underground, boy, the TV, banging on the beats. Underground, boy, the TV. Banging on the beats, underground warrior TV, underground warrior TV. Come banging on the beats, underground warrior TV, underground warrior TV.